So we're about to wrap up with Rear Window, and it's now time to start thinking about your final assignment for the Hitchcock and introductory film term unit. So what I'd like you to do is open up the shared Google Doc that is the anatomy of a Hitchcock scene. And like I said in class, this project is based on the New York Times video's Anatomy of a Scene, where the director talks about his or her choices that they've made in the scene as the scene plays out. You will be doing a similar thing for a Hitchcock scene of your choice, from a film of your choice that you'll have to watch outside of school. As you watch your film, you'll want to think about what the most critical scene is because you'll be doing a scene analysis. So you'll need to really think about what the director's purpose is with that scene and using it in the film as a whole, but also what techniques, what ideas about cinema the director Hitchcock is using in that scene. You will eventually have to download a clip of this scene, but the first step is choosing the film you want to watch. This is a little wonky the way it's appearing right now, but you can read along on your own screen or when you open it up. Psycho, you saw one of the critical scenes from Psycho in class. If you choose to do Psycho, you cannot use the shower scene. Spellbound is a great film about a mental ward, starring Gregory Peck and Ingrid Bergman. Notorious is my favorite Hitchcock film starring Cary Grant and Ingrid Bergman. Vertigo is another classic, and for those of you taking not psychoanalysis, but introduction to psychology, you'd find that very interesting and probably could apply a lot of what you're learning in that course to that film. And, well, with most Hitchcocks, you can apply the psychology because he's very interested in it. To Catch a Thief, I think it's either Grace Kelly or the Breakfast at Tiffany's woman, whose name I'm Audrey Hepburn, and Cary Grant. Dial M for Murder is a husband that plans to murder his own wife and get away with it. Strangers on a Train, two people meet on a train and their lives become intertwined. Lifeboat is a movie that is all shot on a single boat. And Hitchcock really likes to set up problems for himself, and he does that here by constraining all of the action to a single boat. I would like you to look up the rest of these films, take a look at imdb.com or Google trailers and see what you think. You'll need to choose one and fill out the Google Doc, and you'll need to have the entire film screened and watched by Tuesday, February 10th, when we meet again after we drop on Monday. I am willing to and happy to have you after school Monday for a screening of The Birds or North by Northwest, whichever one you'd like to watch, and get it out of the way in one shot on Monday for those of you who don't have time over the weekend. But you are not required to do so. You need to think about the film and as a whole as well as those most significant scenes. So you'll need to take notes as you're watching. Pay attention to film techniques, camera strategies, but also the film as a whole and its theme, because you want to be able to create a clear and insightful thesis statement that states why the chosen scene is of particular importance cinematically and in achieving Hitchcock's objective. So first step is to read over the assignment and choose your film and fill out that Google Doc. I'll address any questions tomorrow.